back to the Bad Bug channel. My name's Evan. Today we are continuing the teardown of Bad Bug as we prep him up for paint. Last week we got the door handles on the outside. Today we're going to finish up on the dash, getting some of these knobs off. Maybe the ignition. I don't know if we'll mess with that. Looks like they can just tape that off and not worry about that. But we got to get these knobs taken off and the switches removed. So I think another pretty easy day. Let's get you adjusted here. Make sure you can see everything. Yeah, so I scoured the internet trying to find how these switches come off, and only saw one video that actually addressed it, which was pretty shocking. So these knobs, they just twist off. Pretty simple. Right into the bag they go. But let me see if I can get you in here for a close-up. There are I think there's a tool for this, but I don't have it. These two little indentations, and what we should be able to do, I don't know if this needs to be pulled out to loosen that up, is unscrew this. I'm going to have to set you guys down. Try not to block the way. There we go. So all I'm doing is just unscrewing this. Aha! There we go. Slide that through there and right back in. Oh, look at that. So when Dad repainted this last time, they just kind of taped these things off and painted around it, and it looked okay. But we're gonna try and do it right. So on to the next, the emergency one. I was really worried, since this, I believe, is the original switch or knob, that this plastic was going to break, but luckily it didn't. Now this one I may be able to get a regular screwdriver. Oh no! Look at that. Reach around here. What I'm doing is I'm holding the back side of this switch. Pretty easy to do with the windshield out. Pro tip. Now this is the fan. I may have to get a wrench for that. Onto the ashtray. Sometime in the 70s, I think, my mom had this thing as a daily driver, and they went to these wooden knobs instead of the ivory, and I absolutely love that look. Ooh, there's change. Ching! Free money. We'll have to figure out something to do with this until the time comes to get the car painted, actually. believe this one actually just unscrews from the back. Yeah. So we need to find that wire and unhook that. And this is a non-factory knob. Because this was a single speed windshield wiper motor when they came out originally, my dad had converted it to a dual speed for my grandfather after he got it back from my mom. However, that second speed did not like to work. Slowly coming. I might speed this part up because this is brutal to watch, I'm sure. Now for this right here, we used this as a fan switch. So when we when they rebuilt the motor and souped it up, they put that power ram fan shroud on, and you can see it right there. It doesn't look like the full doghouse, so it drops down on the left side of the motor, and that is where the oil cooler goes. So there's no oil cooler on that car, so we put an external cooler and mounted a fan on it, and this is the switch for that. I believe, yeah, there we go. All right, easy peasy. And now, except for the ignition, and I don't think I'm going to mess with that, we've got an empty dash. Before I was just going to leave all these on there and just have them tape around it, but the more I thought about it, no, we need to get this done as best as we can. And good thing too, because this has a little bit of rust on it, so when they go to sand this all down to prep for paint, hopefully that'll prevent future issues. And this we can pop out, and where the tack is, of course, I think that was the spot for the original speaker for the stereo. They can unscrew that too. So nice clean dash. All right, well, thank you everyone for clicking on that thumbnail and watching this short video. Hope that this one actually helps people out there. Like I said, I'm not much of a DIY type of video. This is just kind of done for entertainment and documenting the rebuild of this car, but I wanted to kind of do a little bit of a DIY because I haven't really seen a whole lot of information out there on how those knobs and switches come out. Could be that it's just because it's so dang simple and I'm such an idiot, but I wanted to at least help others who maybe are sitting in my shoes and I don't know how that comes out. So anyways, nice easy video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you found it informative. And again, any tips as I'm tearing this thing down, I do appreciate those, so keep those comments coming. Please give this video a thumbs up, hit that like button, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. Content to watch, lots of me sweating and struggling for you to catch up on, and of course we're getting really close to paint, and we've got to get the floor and the parcel shelf cut out, so that's going to be the next big thing that we do, and I've got some tools finally lined up to get that done. So we should be pretty close for paint, and then it's buttoning this thing back up together, which I'm sure will be fun and hopefully go quicker than the tear down. So thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time.